She wants me to break my doubts. Yeah, I want her to feel in love, and I want her to share some of their love for what is to come. I feel the times changing. For who's to blame? Babe, you know I would never leave you again. Say the words. Look at my say the words. Say, say, say. Say the words. Say, say, say. Valeria, don't you understand? The time is up, made up words for those who live in a rushed out world.
I think we're about to experience a music stream by the sounds of it, right? Thank you everybody for chilling in with us. Gonna be controlling the sound that we can get started. All right, so happy Wednesday, the 24th, 23rd. I'm jumping in time here. Thank you everybody for joining us, whether it's live or you're watching through the YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Hopefully you guys can chat, follow. I'm going to make this as entertaining as possible for the agenda today. Doing some daily runs, domain, and see how much we can explore of the new Dragon Spine area. yesterday we got a chance to see a little bit of it, and what's that on the mic? And it was pretty cool. Expect an early stream, possibly tomorrow. I'm gonna update the schedule for the following week, and hopefully you guys can join us, and we can explore a little bit more. So let's see here. So we're almost at max resin. I want to keep exploring the area, but before we do, we're gonna check out some of these dailies. Hope you guys are having a great day. Most of you that are working probably gonna get tomorrow off, or if not, at least a short day. I'm sure you guys are ready for that too. Okay, so I got a chance to see a lot of Damone Kim's and a few others. Their YouTube videos for Albedo. From what the sounds of it, Albedo seems to be a really good character. Just lacking a little bit in the damage area, but that's kind of to be expected because of the geo nature. And I hope you guys like the fact that there's music in the background. Maybe someone can let me know if the music is a little too loud, or if you can't hear the game or something. I'd appreciate that. But in the meantime, hope everyone's having a good one. I always forget that I need to start farming these for Mona. I don't want her to fall too far behind just because she's really good at being able to explore. And I think it's confirmed that Inuzuma will be the next area that will be available to players in the next version update, so that's going to be exciting. Things to note, I hope everyone who is able to relax does. I have some plans in the next couple days to be streaming some much needed Cyberpunk. Really want to see more of it. I know that the reviews are really mixed, but my first stream of Cyberpunk ended up being pretty good. It did crash on me, but I think it's because some issues my computer had with the rendering and encoding, but I think we got that sorted out, so I don't expect that to happen this time around. Yeah. Okay. I'm really excited to explore the new region. I know that I'm hearing a lot of mixed things, especially from some of the people that I know. Personally, they like the fact that you can keep an eye on your health and on the run. Hey, Yordle, what's up? Okay. I was just making sure that it wasn't like too overpowering or something. I want to try something new there so you guys have something to listen to other than me for those moments where we ended up listening to the story. I might pause it completely for the cinematics. Of course, I'm sure most of you are also playing the new region, so. Yeah. Although, if we run into some of those funny bugs, I think you'll notice my reaction pretty quick. I'm pretty excited to get a chance to play it, so I'll probably do some of that tomorrow. I want to get the dailies out of the way, so I'll probably do Cyberpunk first, and then the dailies, or dailies first. I don't know yet. We'll see. Thanks for following me, man. Thanks for chatting it up, too. I don't want to feel alone out here. Although I think my stream content here can show you that I can deal with loneliness on on the stream side pretty good. Rather not have to, though. So I'm trying to take down these two towers. I don't know what the strategy for most people is, but again, if you just take down both towers first, you can avoid the second wave of enemies. Unless you like need it or rely on that XP or something. And I guess I can understand. Okay. I want to make sure I take this guy out fast.
No time to lose.
Oh boy. I feel like I need to build up that defense a little bit more to get this going. So Yordle, let me ask you a question. And this is just a thought. But if you could choose an MMO to play every day, which one would it be? And what is it about the MMO that would gravitate, or I guess would get your attention compared to another one? Because there's like a lot of them. I saw a trailer today for the new expansion that Black Desert is gonna get, and it looks really, really cool. I don't think I'd really want to jump into it at this point, but it looks really, I can't deny how cool it looks. Of course, then there's World of Warcraft, WoW, which is the original MMO, and I'm trying to think of the other one that's really popular. Oh yeah, ESO, Elder Scrolls Online.
No time to lose.
You know what? That looks really cool. Yeah, I saw the what's it called? I saw a trailer for it. It looks like Riot's going to be having a game that's kind of inner universe connected, but it's one of every genre, right? Like they already have the card game, the Runeterra or something. I have it. I've been getting dailies for it most of the time. I think it's pretty dope. They're positioning themselves in a way that they're going to have everything. Is that a trailer? I thought there was. When I saw it might have been a screenshot actually, or something like that. What about it makes you really excited? Because I think it's confirmed that it's going to have characters from the WoW universe. I mean, the League universe, right? Which game do you think? Because I don't know. Because I know that they're working on so many different projects. And the mobile one should be coming out sometime in quarter 1 2021. So that's going to be cool. Want a taste of my hammer? What kind of an insult is that, you know? Have it just, I mean, obviously he's not, but what if he was trying to ask? If that's how he asks you to get into a fight with him, I wonder how he does things in his life. Things for someone who asks you if you want to taste his hammer. Have you tried Runeterra thoroughly? I have it on mobile and I have it on PC. And I played mostly on mobile than I do on PC, but it's really cool. I think the rules are a little hard for me. Maybe that just shows how intelligent I am compared to the game itself. Oh yeah, and I reached level 49, so one more level and we should be able to ascend to the max for these characters, which is really where I want to be. I know that they say there's no content, but really, why not just build up your characters while you have a chance now, before the actual content, quote unquote, gets there. It's one of those playful insult jokes. Huh. Yeah. So let me ask you that. Being a fan of Riot, I would imagine that you are. What is it about the card game that doesn't appeal to you, besides the fact that maybe it's not the type of game that you like? Because I know Riot is just fishing for grabbing fans from different genres over to the Riot banner, so to say. But what about it in particular is it that you don't like? Is it the mechanics? Is it the difficulty? Is it the not enough animation? Is it maybe the story is not well supported? Because I know most, it's kind of funny how most game designers have their hand in, they have their hands inside of some type of card game or another. I think it's kind of ironic how they all do that. Not ironic,
Behold, the Princess and Talon.
but weird.
At the ready.
Yeah. I can't wait to get to World Rank 7. Just the better drops is going to be good.
By royal decree, let it rain.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Guys, opening box of the dead by tricks.
I probably should have kept Ingwan in this. I've never tried it with Amber in the back of the party. Looks like I might not have a problem, but I usually try to, as you guys know from seeing this, I usually get this done by the second to third. Oh, I missed it. I usually get it before the second pillar.
No time to lose.
You're simply not into card games much. So what do you think would have kept you playing it? If you're clearly not into them, but if there was a way to get you to keep playing it, what would have been the thing? More character animation, better story, or something like that? Or maybe different looks on the card, maybe?
Let's make haste.
Oh, level 80 all the way across. That's only going to be short-lived.
Place is pretty dead.
I'm going to have to use this opportunity to mine for resources. Just me a little miner. Let's see, where's the next one? Thanks for hanging out again, man. Appreciate it. Not sure. Not sure. Well, that's why I asked. I think I did all the daily commissions, actually. Would you look at that? That's being very productive. Okay, I don't think I need this. Wednesdays is one of those tricky days. Why don't we check the journal, see what's available for domains. I'm starting to use this adventure journal a lot more than I did before. And that's for a good reason. Okay, let's see here. So the flowers I'm going to avoid, just the level up materials that I really, really need. Peak of Vindangarnir. I think we're going to need that, but let's just collect our reward first. What do you think the MMO will be based on? How much detail is there on it? Because like I said, either I saw the trailer, which clearly if there's not, then it has to be the it would have to be the what am I trying to say here? It would have to be the screenshots that I saw then. Jesus, why was that so hard?
Go. Add Astro
Have you seen have you seen the trailer for the Black Desert, the new expansion? I guess there's like a new character class they're adding. The trailer was okay. It was really cool. I'm always like blown away by the visuals of the game. But, I mean, I'm not sure how I feel about the actual game, because I've seen like gameplay, and clearly the gameplay doesn't match the graphic fidelity that the trailers have, but it looks pretty sick. That's why I was really surprised that Cyberpunk was able to live up to the visual quality, at least on PC. I mean, I can't really say that for Xbox or PlayStation. So Black Desert, oh, that might be. Is it like a single player adventure? That Ruin King that you're talking about? And Black Desert is an MMO. It's they call it one of the most visually appealing MMOs that exist out there. But at the same time, because it's so visually appealing, there's also like lots of glitches. Not everyone experiences them, but it's a good number. Enough of them for people to take note of. Which one did I get actually? What's this? Noble Oblige set. The Royal Flora. This elemental burst damage by 20. This would be good for child. Yeah, this is not bad. How is this? I wonder how this is. Can you hear some of the game audio, or is it completely drowned out by the background music and my voice? Because I'm thinking what I could do, if that's the case, which I think that's what it is. I don't know. Hold on. Let me do this. We're going to put music low. And
This place is pretty dead.
Maybe
By
that
which
helps.
I mean, there's nothing to kill.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't have made that change, huh? Maybe it's too loud now. I'm always worried about the audio. I never realized how important audio is until... I think I was at 3? Maybe? I don't remember if that was it. Man, I keep getting worried about that.
No time to lose.
Okay. So we have that. Where was the domain we're looking for before we get into the story? The story is so far, I've only got as far as talking to Sucrose and then having a eavesdropped first part of the conversation with Rosaria, which if I didn't make it clear enough before, I think she's like really good. She's a really cool character. Out of all the leaked characters that are available, there's a long list of leaked characters, including like a channel trailer, which shows you all the different areas. Wait, what's this? Hold on. Okay, so I can use either one. So they show you all the leaked areas that are coming in the future, or not leaked, but you know the process, the order in which they're going to be appearing. The only ones that I'm super interested in right now, Ganyu and Ayaka, and I've had to choose between both of them. I would go with Ayaka. She's supposed to be in Inazuma, and Inazuma is supposed to be the next area that we're going to be able to explore. So that's the one I really, really want. Then Rosario, I don't know if she's supposed to be Cryo, so I don't know when she's going to be available, but she looks really cool. That's a good, solid team. I'm always worried if I should have Kiki in there just because she can heal. All right, so let's see. For those of you guys that are watching, thank you so much for going to the depths of the Genshin Impact streamer list and choosing to watch. I appreciate that. Hopefully I entertain you guys to some degree. More to come in the future, and hopefully we get that camera situation fixed. I'm actually working on getting the room a little bit brighter because I'd want to be able to zoom in on myself a little bit more, but there's some adjustments I have to make first. I feel like these bubbles, I forget that this is one of the most annoying dungeons domains. This on Saturday, for those that saw, and you guys can go back and rewatch if you want to, or just skip through and see this part. It destroyed at least 4 attempts, at least, and that's, I think I'm being generous, because it really like made it hard for us to be able to get through it. Those bubbles were unexpected. It took down level 80. Well, granted, I don't know what kind of artifacts they had. I didn't check, but a level 80 Klee and Venti. And I can't tell you how many times watching Zhongli fall to these little blobs and the Hydro Mages made my heart break. But it really took forever. I feel like we have a better chance this time around. And I hope the music is okay. I made sure this music is copyright free because I don't want any of those issues that are happening. Ooh. Those bubbles are doing damage. This Luke is about to die. Oh, there he goes. Oh man, this is probably the hardest domain in my opinion. See, even if you don't move, they'll shoot you. Oh man, I'm almost down too. Because even with the I don't know, you have elemental strength over it, but you don't really have a resistance. It seems like to the damage. You still receive equal damage. You just give more. Oh my god. That timer, man, that always gets me. She's the only one left. I don't know if she can do it. Oh, come on. You got this. So now you know. And the more you know. 57 seconds to take down one of these mages. And she's at a slight disadvantage being fire. I feel like we should abandon this. Run. It's always easy until you get to those last two. And those last two really like put a number on you. I don't know if it's glitching or if she's really just running towards them and doing damage. I'm pretty sure it's glitching. Is there a game that you're looking forward to playing in the next couple months? For me, it has to be like Cyberpunk and maybe going back and trying Final Fantasy 15. I'll probably do a playthrough of that. And then Paper Mario is another big one. Come on, you can do it. 10 seconds. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So what I was doing before is I was kind of... Man. You want to be on the stream? I'll do it on the Discord if that's what you want, man. No, I have to wait for the next run. So they added the chat feature. Whoa, I logged out. I didn't mean to log out. They added the chat feature, and I was going to see if I can message some of these people and see if they want to do some runs for the domain. All right. All right, guys, so let's do this. Bum, 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 bum. We're adding another person to the call today. Hey, man, what's up?
Hello.
Hey.
So,
all right.
This is way easier than talking through Twitch.
Is it?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Plus, there's a delay on Twitch, so you'll see my response like 30 seconds later.
That's true. I'm gonna see if I can add a D to this real quick, just because I want to see if you can do a run with me on these. All right. Let's see how this goes.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving, we'd freeze to death.
Okay.
Level for that, am I?
The what?
I'm not really high enough level to do something with you, ain't
I? I can check. I don't think we're close on this one. Hold on. I might be wrong because I know you were like 40 something, right?
I think so.
Oh, you're 35.
Yeah.
I can jump on your world in a little bit. Let me see if I can exhaust mine. I don't care if I don't get anything, but let me just see.
Yeah, a lot of friends.
Gardens. A lot of them added me, and I added some after we worked well in domain runs.
Oh.
Oh, maybe I should make sure that I spelled it right. This is a new segment where we message random people and see if they want to join. It's not really a segment. I'm just doing this once. Oh, level 50, man. It gets tough because every 5 levels you get that level cap and then you can't join people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the only ones, I think. Whoa. This guy always gets overzealous, man. Can't trust that guy. Little hilly troll just rams towards you, or just like lets it go, just goes crazy.
No time to lose.
Let's see. We got that going. I hope the music isn't annoying. I'm trying to find music that's like lo-fi enough to please everybody.
No, don't worry. It's for one thing you could like barely hear it, and for second it's like very backgroundy music, so it's not like in the way or anything. So you don't need to worry.
Cool. You played Cyberpunk already, right?
Yeah, I've been playing it. It's really fun.
I'm glad. I thought you were going to be the harshest critic, knowing that that's not really the style of game that you tend to like. So I should probably revive.
Let me reword myself then. I hate it because it's not Pokemon.
Did you play the new expansions?
For what, Pokemon?
Yeah.
No.
I'm going to be streaming that next week, most likely. Because I have them, I just haven't done it.
Because I like Pokemon, but Sword and Shield is kind of... I wish they did better.
It's weird in a way, but the new game by they used to be Pokemon competitive Pokemon players. They made that game called dude, why am I blanking on it? You catch Pokemon with cards. It's on PS4 and it's coming out on Switch.
Oh, it's coming on Switch? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have plans to release on every console, including mobile, because you can kind of do it with the Steam Link app, but it's not really mobile, if you think about it. But
yeah, I know what you're talking about, though.
Anyways, that game looks pretty cool.
It's alright. I think that I'm not as big a fan of it because I don't think the little characters aren't as appealing.
I think that they're trying to work on a way that you'll be able to do custom. You can submit custom builds for some of those. Dude, what is it called, man? Why am I blanking on this?
I don't remember either. I haven't looked at it in a while. But yeah, it's like with Pokemon, I could look at a lot of the Pokemon and say, this one's my favorite. This one's my favorite. I look at that game and I'm not really favorited towards any of them. I don't really like a lot of them.
To me, it feels like a lot of them are really blocky.
Yeah.
Let me switch over to...
You got a team of children.
Oh, man, he switched to Diluc. I should have just stayed as Kiki. That's a tough one. This one boils my blood a little bit because I know how long it takes to just get like 2 successful runs. Hopefully, one day all you guys can like level up and we can just do these kind of runs.
Yeah.
I'll do it with Tonk, but he's already ahead of us, or ahead of me.
Are you wearing gloves?
Oh, you saw that? Yeah, one of my hands because it's kind of cold on one. The glove and beanie guy. Don't think that's something that people want to see.
See, so you're a mugger.
That's exactly what I was gonna go with. I didn't want to say it, but I thought somebody would. At least that's what it looks like, right?
I'm just joking around. You just look like
Successful mugger. That should be something on someone's application when they apply for a job. It's like, what does that mean? Like, oh, I'm glad you asked. Let me demonstrate. Let me hold $1
for a second.
Huh?
To demonstrate for them, may
Oh,
I see your wallet for a second?
Let me see your wallet. Let me hold $1, big boy. $1. Oh, before I forget, I was gonna see if I could make some distance on this one. It works well. The strategy here is, and I said it before when I was streaming, the strategy seems to be you have to gang up on one of these guys quickly and then take him out, because in most of these runs with other people, they end up taking like, they divide 2 on one and 2 on the other, and it doesn't ever work out. And then they just summon the bubbles like they do right there, right next to each other.
Yeah, if you have like single target people, then that's the play, yeah. Unless you have people that have like a lot of AoE, I guess.
You just want to take them out as fast as possible, because you only get 1 minute and 20 seconds, and you're supposed to spend that 1 minute and 20 seconds kind of bashing on one of them. If you're doing this in single player, I think the only difference is that they have less defense but the same amount of HP. So it just makes it a little bit more manageable.
Yeah.
So the big brain strat that I'm trying to at some point get is when I get Ganyu, the fact that she can do 2 charges of a charged bow shot. You combine that with something like Razor or something, you would be able to. Let me take this glove off. I'm looking stupid. You'd be able to
It looks fine.
charge and then use. Oh, and I like this that they added this. You don't have to pick up anymore. You'd be able to do 1 charge shot, and it would instantly freeze at Constellation 6 from what like the beta testers leaked on Discords and Reddits. And hold on, I'm getting distracted. So you can do a full charge, guarantee freeze the enemy no matter the size. The only thing is, you know, it might not stay frozen forever, but if you do that, then you switch something to like Beta or Razor, then it will do the damage that you're supposed to get from the freeze, and then you get the damage from. So we're using the same weapon as me? No. Then you get the damage from Razor, so it's like really good. It's a really good way to do big brain moves on easy switches. Can't wait till Razor's a little bigger. Maybe I should stick with Kiki since he's not. I wonder which one was. Maybe I should have stuck with Fischl because I have more talents on her.
Whatever gets you the most damage output.
So are you playing through Genshin right now, or how far in the? Did you finish the main story, or have you started the new Chalk Prince?
The new what?
The new story for Genshin, the new expansion.
I haven't started the new expansion.
It's pretty good. I'm glad that they're doing this. Like every month and a half, you'll have like a new expansion to an area. That's really good.
So you don't get bored with the game. New stuff.
Well, again, you know, the pet thing was supposed to come in this one. They pushed it back for Inazuma. So technically, you will get like a pet, but you won't get the one that they were planning to release. You're gonna get that little floaty wisp spirit thing, like the one I have when I heal. You're gonna have something like that. But the mission will be coming later in January. It'll be like an event that you get to unlock them in.
That's cool. Are they like? Do they simply just follow you around, or do they help you in any way?
It looks like they just for cosmetic effect. They follow you around.
Okay.
Just like the little wisps that you would in the game that you would guide to their statues or something, whatever. I wish her ability would be able to freeze those bubbles and prevent them from popping.
That'd be kind of cool.
Have you seen the tier list for Genshin Impact?
I've checked it before a long time ago, but it's probably changed since then.
Yeah, like every tier list, it always changes slightly with all the buffs and nerfs. But I remember Venti was called like one of the most useless heroes, and now he's like shot up to SS across the board because of the fact that he controls. His ability stopped you from really controlling big enemies. It would only work on small ones, but since now you can, when you use his like Q or his E, you're able to kind of bundle up all the enemies in it, even the big ones that normally weren't able to or weren't affected by it. So that's really good. I have a Venti, but I haven't upgraded him, and he's only Constellation 0, but there's some heroes that you don't mind having Constellation 0. He's one of them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which 5 stars do you have? Because I know you have 1 or 2, right?
Yeah, I have. You already saw that I have. I also have Kiki, and I also have what's her face? The fire girl.
Fire girl.
The one you're playing with.
Oh, Klee.
Yeah, Klee, there you go.
You got the 2 little kid characters.
Yeah, and I have others. I don't remember who else at the moment. I need to get on and check.
I wonder if I'm gonna get kicked. Oh, there you go. Because usually the trend is like they'll do 2 runs and then they kick. But I joined in, I think, and they did 3 runs by the looks of it. So I got to do 1 more, and then I got to do condensed resin. Okay, I have 2 more to do. I really just want to explore and I want to play Cyberpunk, but this is the problem with these grinds. You can't. Also, I don't know if anybody, because I see that there's people that play Genshin and also might play Fire Emblem Heroes or other mobile games. Fire Emblem Heroes is going to have their new banner. Did you see the legendary banner?
Yeah, I saw her.
I don't know how I feel about it, but the red looks really good because I don't have Plumeria.
The problem with me is that I have a crap ton of infantry heroes that don't have a lot of horse units. So I'd like to get her, but I think the main thing that I'm lacking is green cavalry units. Because whenever I try and build teams, I usually have at least one of everything.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have like any 5-star green cavalry units at all.
You don't have Cecilia? Or what's her name? Celica? No, Cecilia, yeah. Because Celica's the other one. She's the red mage.
No, I don't because I never leveled her up. But luckily I got one of those Christmas Bernies.
Oh, she's really good. What is it, like
Yeah, I wanna
22
pair her up
speed?
with my... It's what?
She has like 22 speed when she initiates because of all her buffs.
Something like that, yeah.
Thanks, man.
She's similar to
His name is Batman. I'm sorry, go ahead. I was just...
yeah. She's similar to Shamir, where she has like attack speed so low, rouse attack speed, and then more attack and speed in her weapon. It's just nothing but attack and speed.
Dang, dude. Yeah, she's pretty OP. Cecilia has been super useful for me because her refine kills all flying
everything's
units,
flying.
and then she has like natural defenses against colorless and blue. So she's been good against Crom, and she's been excellent against Even though you don't see him as often, now you're seeing what's his name, the guy that has Deadeye, or no, his bow does double. Well, do you know what his name is? Shin something. Shinon, yeah, that's the one I'm seeing the most right now on arena runs.
Yeah, me too. He's very annoying to go against.
I ignored him. I didn't want to get him because I didn't think he was going to be good, but
He turned out to be OP.
yeah. I do like the change too about the no more pity breakers. That's, oh my god, I got so many 5 stars from the last one just because of that. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that.
Those are good changes that just let you know that they're listening.
Something else I didn't expect is Lady Freya.
Freya, the green beast unit.
Yeah, the main villain of the 3rd story or whatever. Fourth, whatever it was. I didn't expect her to be like super good. I expected her to be like obviously super strong, but like not able to take a hit at all.
Oh, like a glass
just be
cannon,
like-
right?
Yeah, I figured she'd probably be like that, but she's actually kind of tanky.
Man, dude, she's really good. She's really tanky. She has a lot of power when she initiates. She's kind of like the red unit, the new unit that we got for this new book. Like, she's really good. Really, really
Yeah,
good.
she is.
I got a +1
Reagan.
with her. Reagan, yeah. Ronald
Yeah,
Reagan. She's tough. That's one of the reasons why I want to get Hell and I want to get Plumeria. I think those two characters
super
together.
happy that I got Hell.
How many do you have? 2 copies of Hell, no?
Mine is currently +3,
Dang. I still
but
don't...
sadly it's not plus speed. Wasn't able to get one, so she's plus HP.
Well, you can use the trait fruits, no?
I'd rather save that for the units that actually can't get EVs. I'd rather just wait and try and at least get a plus speed Hell eventually.
I think I'm gonna be
'Cause
using.
I don't want to waste it on people that you could possibly get those actual traits on.
I'm probably gonna end up using it because I have the Lin, the banner unit Lin, the one that has the shurikens, the ninja Lin.
Yeah, I have that one too. Ninja Friend Duo Lin.
Yeah, I want her.
Arena.
I really want her as plus speed, and I have mine as plus res. So
I got 2. I had one that was plus speed and one that was plus attack. She already has up to like 60 speed with all her stuff, but she had like 48 attack, so I made her plus attack. so that she can actually take on people like Edelgard.
That's a good move. Is she able to kill Edelgard with one initiation?
Oh yeah, it depends, because if the Edelgard is like base stat, then yes, but if it's a super buffed up one, then not right away. But she could still do damage.
It sounds like she would. I just wasn't sure if she could kill one in one initiation at full health. But she's another one that I really want to. Her and because she doesn't. I mean, obviously those kind of banners. I think that's worth investing in, right? Because they don't. Them and the legendary units are 2 months from each other before you're able to summon for that unit again. So they seem like worthwhile on investment wise for the trade fruit. Let's see. I got refreshed 3 more condensed resin. What are these? You may choose to obtain one of the following: debris of the Caribbean's City, Boral's Wolf, Cracked Tooth, chains of Dandelion Gladiator, Lustrous Stone. So you can choose to get one of the ones that we do a run for. Okay, I'm gonna save those. All right, let's see if I can get these domains done with. I have 33 resin. I'm gonna do 4 more. In Fire Emblem, I'm really glad that they're. What's the last banner that you really summoned on, like hardcore pulled for?
The one that had what's her name? Freya and Trianja.
Oh, is that the most recent one with the greens were like the OP because it was all legendary?
Yeah, it had Hell, Freya, and Trianja.
That's probably one of the best banners they've had. I mean, eventually they're all going to look like that because they're going to have enough legendary heroes so they can just pack a certain color with it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the one I've summoned on the most so far.
I'm just noticing the movement of Klee and Kiki, and it looks like they just reskinned Kiki.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The same eyes, just more. Maybe here's a fun fact. Maybe Klee died in one of her explosions, and they revived her as a zombie. That's some horrible lore. But what if that's true?
That would be horrible.
She's a time traveler. All right.
Something I need to work on in Vay is that currently, when it comes to power and colors, all of my green units are way more powerful than any other color.
Well, that shows that that's your favorite color, I would imagine, right? Or maybe unintentionally your favorite.
Unintentionally, because I have Edelgard, I have Ike, I have the other Edelgard, I have the other Edelgard, I have Hel, I have Trianja, Shamir, Sothis, the Ninja Levitain, Minerva, Grima. I have a whole bunch of stuff in green that's super good, and then not as much in red and blue or colorless. So it really outweighs the other colors.
So how did you feel
so
about?
I really need to work on that.
Because I mean, I was gonna mention that I think the new Ninja Hana is really, really good. And I'm thinking of plus 10ing her for arena reasons.
Super good.
But how did you feel about the new Altina that's in this winter banner? Because she seems like she was made to destroy them.
It's a carbon cut copy of the actual Artina, only infantry now. Which is not exactly a good move on their part, because now she gets all the advantages of an infantry unit.
Yeah. Well, she gets it sucks that she doesn't get the movement capabilities that she would as a flying unit, but
well, she's not all about that though. She's all about the damage advantage.
That's true. I got me a copy of her, a neutral copy. I don't think I'm gonna plus copy it on purpose. If I do, it'll be by accidental, legendary banner, but she's really good.
For her, but simply so I could inherit a skill of hers.
Oh no. Why? She's so good, dude.
Yeah, but I don't care for her as much. I have the normal Altina, and I don't want a plus 10 or anything, so it's not worth it.
So who would you give? Sorry, who would you give? Who are you planning to give that skill to?
I already did. She had null C disrupt, and I needed that. I gave it to my Felicia.
Oh my god, you chucked her for the null C when you can get that from the green Leon?
Well, I had it for multiple units because I gave it to her, and then I also gave the null C disrupt to Ike.
So how many units have the null C right now? Ike and who else?
Well, I don't know who else has it, but I know that the Altina does and the Leon does. I had a Leon, and I gave it to Ike, and then I needed one for Felicia, so I got the Altina for that.
But does Ike really benefit from having the
Oh
null
yeah,
C?
definitely.
Really?
Because he's like, it's the green legend bike, and you know how he could tank like everything.
Created another
Yeah.
universe, and
But now with no C disrupt, he can also tank healers, like actually hit them back.
I wonder if it's worth losing out on the quick riposte.
Well, I have that in the S slot,
1, 2.
and it's super worth it.
I'll take your
Plus,
word
I
for
have
it.
him paired with Lucina and Flane,
Dang, dude.
so it's a deadly combo.
I'm wondering, I'm trying to imagine it because I think I have in my barracks, I definitely have a lot of red and a lot of blue. I don't know if I have quite as much green as you do, but I definitely like using the green units a lot. But I feel like they're starting to get to the point that they can counter them really easily.
I don't think so.
Because one of the biggest problems I have in and I think the most fun to use them in is those Aether raids.
Oh yeah,
Is dealing with Branamon and or Branamon or whatever his name is, and
yeah, that's right.
what's the other the blue unit? She's like a tank. Her special. God, she's in everybody's defense teams. What's her name?
Are you sure you're not talking about the colorless corn?
No. It's well, a blue unit, and you would imagine blue should be destroyed easily by green, but she's like, I guess, an exception to the rule.
Not sure which one you're talking about then.
She's a glass cannon.
Hmm.
Oh my god, man! Wow, my memory. What's her name?
Tsubasa?
No, not Tsubasa. She's a tome. She's a blue tome unit.
Oh, are you talking about Guinevere?
No, she's good too, but I haven't really seen her too much in Aether raids. At least not the ones I've been playing against.
Oh, you're probably talking about Brenya then.
No, it's not Brenda.
No.
She looks like a little girl. She basically is a
Oh.
little girl. What's her name? And her special is AOE. So she hits you with that and then and proceeds to like hurt you.
Ophelia?
Who?
Ophelia?
Yes, Ophelia, the blue one, right?
Yeah.
Yes, her. So she tends to destroy my Ike. And if I give him the null C, I was doing some calcs. If I give him null C, she would end up like destroying him flat out. The only reason I get saved sometimes is because I'm able to like pair him up with the right people.
That's why I built up my Felicia, because she tanks every single mage.
There's no mage that she has trouble with.
Nope. So far. She used to have trouble with some of them. That's why I gave her null C disrupt,
So
because
there's
it's really helpful.
so at this point, every Aether raid you've done, there's no single mage that's really been able to dent Felicia.
No, sometimes she'll take like 5 damage or something, but she has Mystic boost, so she'll just heal it back up.
That's what I did with my
Faster.
my Altina. I added her. So I have Red Ike for what is it, Astra season, and then the next season I have Altina now. So I have one tank unit, and the Ike is really good because he can tank. He tanks Ophelia, but yet Blue Ike or Green Ike can't. So that's really weird to me.
That is weird. Mine is able to tank the Ophelia.
But I'll never put Red Ike in the way of a Reinhardt. I think I've learned my lesson one too many times.
Yeah.
And it surprised me from like day one. He's still the like the OP guy. You can still take out units. And mine, I've kept around and I keep upgrading him with the skills. I give him like low res and attack. I make him bulky. He eats his vegetables. Oh, I think he's gonna kick me out next.
I'm waiting for them to add the next asteroid unit eventually. That'll give plus res because they haven't done that yet.
I was surprised that they released so many good badges, so many good sacred seals this time around. Although,
Fortress Depth res and Mystic Boost, that was really good.
but that Fortress one, they did you in by not giving you the third upgrade to that, just giving you the second. I mean, I'm not gonna, I don't want to complain because that means better having it than not, but that kind of sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I gave it to my Tiki, at least in the meantime. She's super bulky. But I don't think she makes the best use of it. This guy's name is Pollo Milagroso, which means miracle chicken.
It's funny.
I wonder if anybody knows that. Somebody's going to chuckle when they read that, like I did internally. What? Ningguan official? He's probably playing from some weird spot in Mexico. I just guessed because he could be from like Ecuador or something. I just feel Mexico might be on the same time as us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that pity change was amazing. I gotta look at my phone. I got a few guys that I wasn't going for as I was trying to build up the 40 so I could get the Altina.
Yeah.
And every time I looked at it, I was like, oh, man, I kept forgetting. In the middle of a summoning session, I would look at the 5-star. I'm like, why, dude? Why did I get Grima? And then I'd look at the thing. I'm like, oh, okay, that's right. Pity doesn't get broken. I wish more games
It
did
still
something
does, just
like
not
that.
as hard.
Oh, that's true. That's true. But, I mean, still, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know what made them decide to do that. I'm guessing maybe the life of the game is coming to an end soon. So they're just starting to slowly like release the grip on the orbs, if you know what I'm saying, and just kind of let you enjoy it. But I really hope
I've noticed that a lot with these app games. Even if they're doing good, if it declines even in the slightest, they're like, all right, we've lost.
like, just take everything. Take everything. You're like, all right, cool. And then as soon as you get comfortable, like, now we get the pity rate. You keep the pity rate that we gave you before, but now you're going to get garbage. I hope you like black latex bags. Because they're garbage bags, is what I'm saying. I'm sure the people out there know. I'm just saying. Which play... I'm trying to... Which storyline did you pick, again, for your Cyberpunk playthrough?
Well, the thing with mine is I did like all three. I wanted to make like 3 different characters.
Oh man, dude, you're a power leveler, dude.
Well, because I was enjoying the character creator.
So who did you make him look like? I'm wondering.
I just made it look like some dude.
So,
That looked cool.
I Google pictures of some dude and I'm like, that guy looks okay.
Well, I didn't make it look like some specific person.
Because they made him look like Hank Hill. Have you seen those memes? Like the character
yeah.
creator makes you can actually do whatever you want, and there's some funny creations out there.
Squidward.
Well, the Hank Hill is one of them, and then they have Bob's Burger. It's like a really buff, realistic buff, like Bob's Burger. It's kind of creepy to look at.
Yeah. But out of those 3, the progress that I've made so far is in Corpo.
So how do you like?
I've gotten the most progress in.
Which story did you like? Because you played all 3. Which version of the story did you prefer?
Well, I haven't finished any of them yet. I haven't like 100%.
Well, I mean like the start of it, because I've only seen I haven't seen the Street Kid. I've only seen the Corpo and the Nomad, and I'm playing Corpo on my Google Stadia because I can't resist not playing the game. But on the stream, I have the Nomad, which will be my main playthrough on the PC, and I only stopped where I stopped on that stream that day, right before meeting the Ripper Doctor. Which beginning did you like the most?
It's between Nomad and Corpo for me.
Really? What about the Street Kid? I was watching Shroud play, and he says I didn't see the entire play. I just saw him he was already doing side missions. He said that his favorite was Street Kid.
Do you want me to tell you how Street Kid starts out?
Yeah, it's not a spoiler for me. I mean, I don't know how it starts, but I don't mind that kind of a spoiler. I mean,
well, basically for Street Kid, it starts out as you're kind of basically blacked out a little bit, and you wake up at this bar because someone tried to rob you. You fix your nose and you talk to the guy at the bar.
oh,
He asks for your
they
help.
spiked your drink.
No, he's actually a nice guy.
Oh.
He asked for your help because he got into some trouble with this dealer. He can't pay him back. So you go talk to the dealer because you're helping your bar friend out. But this dealer is kind of sketchy. He's from like a different side of town. And
Like the music changes too as you're telling the story.
but yeah, you don't like this, but you're doing it for your friend. You're going to steal a car for him. And once you steal this car, then all the debt is paid off for your friend. But it backfires, stuff happens. It doesn't work out the way you're supposed to. You meet Jackie while you're there, trying to steal this car. And luckily you get out of the situation alive. You and Jackie become friends. And then that's where the story progresses into like the normal way it does.
That sounds really cool. Actually, that makes more sense for you to meet Jackie that way, because the Nomad story is kind of like you're a family, you don't have a family, I'm here for you.
Yeah, I've noticed that with Street Kid it's very different because in Corvo and Nomad, Jackie's pretty much your friend already. But in Street Kid, it's like at first he's your enemy.
Kind of have
But
to work for
then
that
quickly becomes
friendship.
your friend. Well, he very quickly becomes your friend.
Almost too quickly, right? I mean, I don't know the rest of the story, but I feel like I'm making predictions that I don't think that friendship will last through it. But maybe it will. I guess it depends how you nurture the relationship, because I seen those trailers for the game when it was coming out, before it came out, of maybe some decision you do in a side mission causes Jackie to get like mortally injured.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, that wasn't a side mission
Oh, that was like a main story mission then?
where he gets injured. Yeah,
Oh, okay. All right. I don't want to know the rest.
yeah. I don't want to spoil it.
Oh, man. It's okay. So, storytelling wise, where would you, in a scale 1 to 10, how much would you give Cyberpunk compared? I mean, you played a lot of games. Maybe not a lot of story driven games, but enough to be able to kind of gauge a good story.
So far a 10. I really enjoy it. I like how in the Corpo version, you start off as just another one of those people at the top, and then because you played the Corpo version too, right?
Yeah, I've only got as far as to getting to the Ripper Docker. The Ripper Doc, I get to the same part of the missions on both.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, I already got my
I won't try to say too
augmentations.
much then. I won't try to say too much then, but yeah, I like how you start off as the Corpo person. They trick you. You realize, hey, wait, these people on top are kind of corrupt. Then you go with Jackie, and the story continues.
Oh, okay. No. Yeah, I've done all that. Where
Yeah.
your boss pretty much betrays you, and then the guys come from Arasaka come after you.
Yeah.
We gotta do another run of this. Everybody else didn't go in.
Yep.
What was I gonna say? Yeah. I think it's really cool. I like that the creator of the world. I always know his name except for when I need to know it. Hey man, what's up, Mr. Lumpia, Crunchy Lumpia? The Corpo story has you doing what, corporate sabotage, right, on one of your own. But I like
Yeah.
how he turns on you, and then once he does, like everything hits the fan, right? But yet,
Yep.
afterwards,
But Jackie's there for you.
you get the same. Don't you get the same request afterwards?
You say request?
You get like the little time skip, right? The little time skip
Yeah.
video.
Yeah, where they have to go save that lady.
Yeah. Okay, so
Yeah,
everything kind of
that's how
starts
all
off
of
the
them
same.
start out. That's
Okay.
how all of them lead to eventually.
I'm excited for the DLC that they're. I mean, obviously, I think they're focusing on finishing those, fixing those bugs first. But
And
I'm
they
excited
haven't
for the
even
DLC.
have DLC.
Yeah, the possibility of new things.
Even if they did do that, it wouldn't be for a while.
Yeah, I think the story's good enough. I think it'll take most people a good amount of time to finish it, especially with all the different side missions. If you want to like complete it all the way through.
Oh yeah, I enjoy doing the side missions because it helps you rack up money really fast compared to the main story.
Let me ask you a question regarding the stolen, or I guess the cabs. The cab. Have you done the cab mission where like you need to report 7 of those missing cabs back to their company owner or something? They're like Uber, like self-driving Uber cars.
I don't remember. I might have because I'm pretty far in the story, but I don't remember.
The mission has you looking for cars that have their own personality, and for whatever reason they've reached a level of autonomy that they decided they don't want to serve their company. They want to like do their own thing, and you have to
no,
go.
I haven't
Like,
done that then.
okay, because I've been watching. I saw a little bit of Shroud. Shroud really likes the game, and Shroud was playing the stream, and he was just he was quiet the whole time as he's hearing the dialogue, and it's so funny, man. Like the writing is really like good in the game. The little side missions are funny, including that little gun Skippy. Have you found it? Have you found the gun Skippy?
Nope.
Do you want me to tell you what it is? I can even tell you where it is on the map, but I think you might want to find it on your own.
You can tell me, I don't mind.
It's a little autonomous gun, an AI gun. So it's a gun that has automatic aim, and it also has a little AI personality that has like a guiding system. But he's like really annoying because he like sings because he's a heavy gun, right? So Skippy's mind is maybe if I sing, you'll feel it lighter. Like you won't feel as much weight. And he's also a little smart mouth.
Yeah, like that.
And one of the I'm not gonna go into like the main mission of it, but the dialogue of it is funny because he tells you, the main character is like, my name is Skippy, and you go like, seriously, Skippy? And he goes, what was it? He says, user, I don't remember what he said. He's something about the user's not being intelligent enough, so he like ups the volume as he talks to you. It makes you feel like really stupid.
It's
and
funny.
then you say a joke as a response. It's not even a dialogue option. You just do it as part of the story. And he goes, very funny, sir. And then you say it again, and he goes, even funnier the second time, sir. Like, I don't know. Look up Skippy. You'll see what I'm talking about. You just get the gun, and there's like a big story mission attached to that gun.
Did you see how you could get in the world free legendary mantis blades?
No, I'm not even. Man, I have a lot of upgrades that I'm planning to do. Mantis
There's
blades
a
is.
picture. It was like a picture that was kind of viral-ish, where it shows the location of free mantis blades. You could go here and find it. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah, post it. I want to see that.
I'll put it in the group chat with you and Edgar.
So what kind of a play style are you doing right now? Are you doing a straight?
Oh, I like to do the sneaky route where I mess with the AI and make sure that the enemies never notice me.
So you're being a hacker, right? A stealth hacker, a net runner.
Yeah, there you go.
That's the one I'm planning to do on my first run too, because I don't know the world well enough, but I want to take advantage of the hacking.
Yeah.
The hack and slash seems like you would want to do that once you've exhausted the coolness of being able to hack. I seen some crazy. Man, there's so many videos. There's so many possibilities. I love that about the game.
Yeah, I like how you can build different paths
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
play style you want.
Not only can you make your character uniquely different or unique to you, but the fact that they have that little upgrade that lets you jump 2 or 3 times and do an air jump, right? Because they like remove your legs and put robotic ones or cybernetic ones.
Yeah, the option like either double jump or hold it to make a power jump.
Yeah. Okay, that. So there's this video of a guy doing like silent kills for like 10 minutes. I sat through the whole thing, man. It was so entertaining just watching this guy like take out countless numbers of like corpos, Arasaka soldiers, foot soldiers. He was jumping from building to building as like he was Spider-Man or something. And then he had like the mantis blade, so he would like come out of nowhere, slash him, and then he would use his one of his other abilities was like, well, he could hack and overload enemies from a distance. So, man, he was just sick how he was just moving so fast. I was like thinking in my mind, I think that's what I want for mine.
The hacking thing is really fun because there are a lot of situations where it looks like they're going to notice you no matter what, but then you use the hacking to your advantage and they never notice you.
What kind of additions can you make to your weapons in order to get that to get them to be stealthy? A lot of that stuff
is additions to yourself, like through Ripper docks.
Do you like the way that the Ripper docks work, especially the introduction of them, like in the beginning? Does that seem cool to you, or does that seem kind of weird?
I think they're cool.
Okay, and I ask you specifically because I know that I know you come from a more like you like more fantasy genre, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I like both. It's just that a lot of the games I play are more fantasy themed, I guess.
Do you think this might make you reconsider doing more sci-fi in the future and mixing it up more? Because I mean, obviously you have a lenient, I
don't mind if stuff is either or. It's just if I like the genre of the game and whatnot,
Good answer. Very well thought out, actually. Look at you. Look at you and look at you. Good answer. So I finished my runs. I'm going to do a little bit of the story. So you're going to hear it a little bit. I hope you don't mind.
I don't mind.
Okay. Because I do want to see what this story is all about. The Chalk Prince. There's a trailer that I shared with you guys today. And you can find it on the Genshin Impact channel.
Oh, you sent a link in the group chat?
Yeah, it was a story one. So it went over, before the game came out, it went over all the different nations that you would eventually visit.
The about chapter storyline preview.
Yeah. And in one of them, it made the last one, which is the sky, the island that you'll eventually get to in the sky, which is like the end game, sort of. It showed that the Chalk Prince chases the Gold Prince. And they have the final guy looks like Dimitri from Fire Emblem. He has an eye patch, blonde hair, blue outfit, and he's a polearm user too, so it's kind of weird.
I can't believe they put Dimitri in the game.
Well, they took a lot of Zelda inspiration too, and I don't know if inspiration is the right word, but anyways, they're not afraid to copy. I mean, to show who they admire.
Mm-hmm.
But the Chalk Prince I guess, is going to be part of whatever the final chapter of the game is, and since this is the first time we'll even understand who the Chalk Prince is, it's important. So I want to see what this is all about.
Yeah.
Let's see, I'm going to jump over.
You know what I think would be cool for Genshin?
What's up? What kind of what would it be?
You know how I've mentioned before that one of the things I don't like about the game are how all the characters look super fancy, yet they're running around in the wilderness?
Mm-hmm.
What if in one of the new areas, like one of the new towns you go to in the future, for one thing it's bigger, like you could say twice the size of Mondstadt, and it's not a safe zone. It's an area where you can fight, and you can do a lot of exploring there. I think that would be cool, and it'd fit the characters more because they look fancy and like they should be in a city. So having stuff where you are in the city more and fight there would make more sense for them.
In a city?
I'm fine. Not scared.
Yeah,
like imagine a Mondstadt where you get injured type of thing?
Yeah, like a Mondstadt where there can be people, but let's say, for example, it got overrun by Hilichurls. And it's just basically like the Hilichurls city now, and it's overrun by them. You could go there and fight all of them. There's a Hilichurl around every corner, and it's like there's not a lot of safe spots there.
Oh my god. You know what you're describing right now? Dragon Spawn. This expansion that I'm playing right now. There's enemies in every corner. And it's nowhere's a safe zone because your life begins to drop immediately if you don't find somewhere, you know, if you don't take down a specific enemy or get heat from a bonfire.
Yeah, so something like that, but like not in a wilderness setting.
Oh, you mean like in a city, like a downed city, kind of like Storm Terror. Do you know who Storm Terror is?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Something like that. The Storm Terror
Yeah, I
look
think
alike.
that'd be cool. If there was an area like that, that'd be cool.
Oh no. Can I break this? Okay, cool.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Oh.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
Dude, this story's really good.
Why is time on a criminal in your example?
You know what I like too? It looks like hunting for these Fatui enemies is going to be a lot easier now.
Oh yeah, they were more rare to find back then. Which sucked if your character needed the stuff from them to level up.
Well, I was telling the stream that I feel stupid for not realizing that if you needed something, I would go to like the interactive Genshin map and kind of mark things on my map. But in reality, you could have just like do the hero's journal right here and just there's what I need. Navigate to the nearest one, or I need these. Navigate. You can use
not
this.
all of them are always there, right?
All of them. The only thing that isn't there is the flowers, like the violet grass.
Yeah.
But pretty much all the ascension materials that you need that are dropped from enemies or semi-world bosses are all here. And you can just navigate to it. And I'm like, dude, this whole time, man, I could have saved myself so much trouble. I want to kill this guy before he gets a chance to get his second layer of life. His final form. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Some jazzy music. Look at this. Can you hear the music through the Discord, or can you just hear it through the... You probably can't hear it,
through
right?
the Discord a little bit when you're talking.
That's weird, isn't it?
I have the stream muted because I don't want to hear you twice and it sound weird, you know?
Have you seen any good anime? Because I've recently got into one, but I want to see if you've seen anything that you're...
Not at the moment. I haven't been watching too much stuff. In my free time, I'll just either play games or draw. I think I told you that.
I'm surprised that you haven't like looked into like some anime, because those, I mean, it kind of serves as a good inspiration sometimes.
Kinda
too.
have for... Hold on, let me look at it again. I gotta remember the name.
Fortune preserve. Don't waste my time. No escape.
God, man, these guys are so hard to take down for some reason. There we go. So many new chests too in this area. I like that. There's so much to do. I need to get to finish this mission real quick after I do this. Wonder what these new pieces are gonna be for. There's so many new little resources.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, one that I was looking into was Soul Eater.
Oh, it's been a minute. Yeah, Soul Eater's pretty good.
Yeah, it's an older one, but it looked really nice.
Which character gravitated, or I guess got your attention?
The main character, actually. I think she's pretty cool.
Main character. Oh, the one with the scythe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's cool.
It's getting colder and colder. Rosaria.
You mentioned that you were looking at one. What's yours?
Me? I got
Jujutsu
consolidated
Kaisen.
adverse conditions a long time ago.
I haven't heard that one.
He's the new Naruto / Goku character type. It's a really good anime. I saw it everywhere. It was getting hyped. I'm like, I wonder how good it could really be. As it turns out, it's really good. Okay, I'm gonna do some. This is a story here coming up, I think. Maybe not. Oh, it's also teleportation porter.
Have you been like super busy lately or something?
What do you mean?
Because it seems like you really want to play Cyberpunk, but you've been holding out like a lot.
Yeah, I've been avoiding it because I want to play it on stream, mainly. That's really the only reason. And I feel like when I sit down and play it, I get sucked into the world, so I want to dedicate time to it. And I haven't been able to. Oh my god, this guy. Oh, he saw me. Oh god. Keep him away. Okay, alright, let's see.
But yeah, that's just something I wanted to point it out because you keep talking about it, yet you never play it.
Dude, I for one have been one of the people looking forward to playing this longest. It just sucks I haven't been able
I
to.
can tell. You always were bringing it up a lot before it came out, and now it's like you hardly playing it.
I just I want to dedicate enough time to do it justice, and this is one of those games like I can't put it down. I have to play it.
Yeah.
So it sucks to not be able to do that, and I don't want to like have to put it down in the middle of a mission or something. Because
well, there's a lot of, at least in my opinion, there's a lot of space where you could do pauses in between, so you shouldn't have to worry about that too much.
it seems like it, but then I was also scared because I keep hearing that like the game saves become an issue if you don't watch it carefully. I guess like it can get corrupted or something. So I didn't want to risk that chance either.
I haven't had a problem with that, luckily. So I don't know where that came from.
There's a lot of reviews that were showing that. I wasn't sure if it was true, but I was like, if that's a possibility, maybe I shouldn't risk it. And then after that it crashed on me on that weekend where the game was released, and I got a chance to play it. I was like, maybe I could end up damaging my playthrough if I don't time this right. But I hear that there wasn't any issues with the Cyberpunk version on Stadia, so I was playing that one in the meantime.
For me, it did crash once, but luckily I saved like before I did. And after that one crash, I haven't had any problems at all. So it was just a one-time thing for me, luckily.
I hope
Besides
it's
that,
the
the game
same
ran
for.
just fine.
I hope it is the same for me because it did crash on me, like I said. But I think a day or two later on Monday, yeah, because I played it on Saturday. Well, no, a week ago. They had a update that was supposed to fix some of those crash issues. But I haven't played it since. I just downloaded the update, so I'm just hoping it doesn't cause any more problems. Let's see, where's the... I'm so glad I leveled up Amber because I didn't... Dude, this would have been torture otherwise.
Yeah. I wonder when they're going to release the next fire bow user.
I hope not in a long time, man, because we already have 2 cryo bow users. I'm guessing they could have eased off on that. With Ganyu being the other one. But this area is really good, man. I'm really happy they added this. The difficulty spike in this is really good.
No time to lose.
Really nice looking area too.
I thought you haven't... Oh, you're seeing the stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, how did you know? It is kind of dead, though, in the sense that there's not a lot of... I think this is supposed to hold us to the next update. Hopefully it does. So I want to take my time exploring. I want to unlock whatever. Oh, this was a tree. I think that's what it was.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Oh, all right. You saw me. Oh, let's see. Oh my god, these little blobs.
What, the slimes?
Yeah, the little slimes are annoying yet. Feel bad, but you gotta take them out. Little murderers. They probably kill adventurers that aren't ready to handle them.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I've also been watching Yu-Gi-Oh. I took it upon myself to watch the show from the very beginning.
You took it upon yourself.
I had to, man. Because I started playing the mobile game. I told myself I wouldn't, but I started playing like earlier this year, 2020.
Is it one of those things where like you're afraid to dive in because you're afraid you're gonna like it too much?
No, I mean I saw Yu-Gi-Oh, all the original series, and I loved it. And the game itself, I wanted to play it, but I thought it was too complicated because they changed the rules every like other season. You know, it's like one of those type of games.
Yeah.
They add expansions to it, but the game is easy because it goes from like the original anime to like GX or the Zexal, where the game really got complicated. So it takes it just right. It's just the right amount of difficulty. So I started watching the anime again to kind of get myself familiar.
That's cool.
The anime is really good. I've always liked Seto Kaiba. Before Mugen and Luffy, that was my boy, Kaiba. Okay, I hope that did something good because it just disappeared.
I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh, so I didn't even know his name was Kaiba.
No, Yugi's name is Yugi, but his hold on. The Frost-bearing Tree Awakening, the ancient tree that what? You didn't even let me read it. Okay, let's see. Shall we go and have a look around? Okay. Thanks, I guess. Seto Kaiba's his rival in the game, and or in the anime. But I've always liked Kaiba. He has this like really cocky yet like cool personality. I don't know. They're both cocky though. Yugi's like cocky in his own league. He like talks trash to all the people he plays against. Frostbearing Tree, the Crimson Gate gameplay tutorial. When exploring the Dragonspine region, you will sometimes find a kind of crystalline substance known as crimson agate. Offering these crimson agates to frostbearing trees may yet yield rich rewards. And I think this is what gives you that sword. Or that other weapon, I don't remember. One of the two. Frostbearing tree. So this is like the Geoculus and this is kind of like the Geoculus version for this region. So at level 10 you get a master method to make Frostbear Catalyst. Okay, so this gives you the 4-star weapon, the Catalyst. And it gives you a talent material, the Crown of Insight, and it gives you the wings. Which, I don't really know, the wings aren't like whatever to me, but I'll take that Catalyst though. Sure, Ningguang could use it. Okay.
Hope they add more different colored wings at least though in the future, because most of them are like white or blue.
I'm sure they will. It's hard to believe that they won't.
Yeah, because it'd be cool to have like color matches, you know? Like for example, Amber, she has a red color palette. It'd be cool to get her red wings.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you like customize it each time before you launch a hero. The Warming Sealy. Dragonspine is home to mutated creatures called Warming Sealy. Or Sealy, whatever. They continuously emit heat that diminishes sheer cold. Oh, that's it. There's no other information about it. Thanks.
This is this region's version of Wisp.
Yeah. I don't even know if that's the real name. I mean, I call them wisps because it looks like a wisp to me.
Yeah. Have you seen what Lobo calls them?
No, what does he call them?
I can't see on stream.
Oh. He's been playing. I know he's been playing. I haven't had the chance to like. I'm watching a lot of this guy, Duel Links meta, because he plays the Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I got so sucked in. Right now, my 2 mobile games is Fire Emblem. Of course, it's never going to change, at least while the game exists. And the Duel Links meta. Oh my God, this guy. He's funny in like a IT sort of way.
Okay. So it's perfect for you.
He's so funny. I can't look, man. I think I have a good taste for what funny and entertaining is. This guy is entertaining and funny. A coworker told me about him. I'm like, oh, I'll probably take a look at it because I wanted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm like, I gotta see what the rules are, what the meta looks like. He's like, we should look at Duel Links meta. I'm like, that's pretty on the nose, no? But yeah, man, the guy's good. The guy's funny. He's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a long time. And he's not one of those weirdos. Unfortunately, I think Yu-Gi-Oh gets that rep. The way that, like, I think
Smash.
Dungeon and Dragon players. Oh, yeah, and Smash players, I guess. They get that rep. They're kind of, like, socially awkward or whatnot.
That they like children a little too much.
Or that. Or that, yeah. The lolly train, yeah. They probably like that. So, Duel Links met as he's married. She's, like, a cosplayer and stuff. He's a really cool guy. And he's just funny, man. He's just a funny guy. Oh, here we go. What is this?
Lately, I've been watching a lot of offline TV. Do you know who they are?
Is that Albedo? Why would he
No.
hang around a place like this?
Oh, are you seeing the stream? Look at Rosaria, dude. She
I'm
is
looking.
sick, dude. She's so cool. I don't know, man. She's
Yeah,
like
her outfit looks really cool. It's kind of like a
He'll
gothic
hang
type of
around
style.
anywhere for a good landscape. The views and scenery here are pretty good. Sketches everywhere you look.
She even has a kind of emo voice.
See those
Yeah.
Lolly churros? Isn't he in danger?
Of course, she's in the dark, cold place. This emo lady.
Looks like we started
Could you guess who she is? I don't want to spoil nothing,
What?
but do you know who playing the music again? Do you know what faction she belongs to? Who she is?
Action?
Yeah. Like what nation would you imagine she's from?
I don't know.
Let's talk. Let's take them out of the picture first.
She's from Mondstadt. She's the head nun for the Church of Barbados.
It does not look like a nun.
Exactly, dude. She's so cool, dude. She just like breaks like the mold there. Oh, here we go. Better pause the music again.
Who are you?
Another reason why I'm not a big fan of
Thank the
Genshin.
gods I'd already completed my sketch. Would have been a shame to leave these particular hilly trails unfinished.
What's up with sketching hilly churls? What makes them so interesting?
Yeah, why would you sketch them?
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
That's very. I like that. Look at this. He's
Good
like,
sketch.
like he was doing it with like a wide paint brushes. Like, that's funny, dude. Like, how do you? What's up, dude? That's so weird. Avant-garde.
Detail. But some of it
Oh yeah, really
seems like
quick
they're done
before
in
I
a
forget to
hurry.
ask. The previous banner, did you ever get that guy, Dusel?
This is. Oh, I'm gonna pause this. Wait, what did you say?
I just wanted to ask real quick before I forget. The banner that Reagan was on, did you ever get that character, Dusel? The old guy?
No. The blue. I don't get cavalry units because they don't score high enough in arena, and I really like building characters that I can use for multiple things. If I can't use them in arena or like events for high scoring, I usually don't touch them.
Yeah.
But he's good. I've been hearing. I saw some videos of gameplay of him doing like running through teams because of all his like defense buffs. But I personally haven't.
Yeah,
done.
that's why I was bringing him up. He is an insanely huge tank.
You have him?
Yeah, and without any merges, like just his base stuff, he was able to take on the legendary, or I guess you could say brave Edelgard like nothing.
Okay, you gotta send me that video. If
wasn't
you
a
find a
video,
video
I
of
took a
him doing
screenshot
that,
of
I
it,
gotta
I
see
sent
that. I gotta see that.
I sent you guys a picture of it before.
Yeah, but I figured it was like. Oh, okay. I thought it was like you were playing somebody who he doesn't know the game well enough. Like it was just like a unmerged Edelgard or something. That's what I thought. But
It was an arena, and it was a really good Edelgard. And in the picture I sent, and looking at it, she does 5 damage to me.
dude,
Well, 5 times 2 because her guaranteed follow up. So she did 10 damage to me.
I might pick one up if I get lucky enough on another banner when I'm summoning, or I'll try to get one on the legendary banner. But I'm like, he didn't even meet priority because I just couldn't use him for arena. But I might be able to, if he's really that good, I might. I saw some like videos of him, but we'll see. I want to see what. Hold on. I want to see what this guy's gonna say, because so far the story's been. I didn't think Dragon Spy. I mean, I don't know, man. Genshin's starting to develop a good story.
But take a look at this specimen. The build, the coat.
He didn't even
There's a
draw the
distinct
rest. He didn't
force
paint
at
in the
work
rest.
here. In the cyclical lives of such primitive communities, such unique attributes are an indication of evolution at work. Evolution, the transition from nothing into existence, from the known to the
Hold your horses. Ugh, something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
She's so cool, man. She even laid some clues saying that
What?
Paimon's
Don't you have
ability.
any questions for him? Hey! What a
What a
weirdo.
weirdo. Paimon's ability to
Since
disappear and
Rosario
reappear
brought
is
you.
very suspicious and unique.
Surprising.
And she gets
I
all
didn't
weird,
have
and
time to thank her.
Paimon started acting weird.
But back to the point. From her words,
We'll probably
it
learn
seems
more
that you
about
were
that later
looking
on
for me.
in the game.
We met a girl
Probably not in
on
this
set,
expansion, but like
Sucrose.
later on.
She said you were stuck with your research.
I see. So Sucrose sent you here. Then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the honorary knight. You've got the whole of Mondstadt talking.
Mr. Alfredo,
I've heard a
or
bit of
Beto.
everything. Your actions during Storm Terror's attack.
Looks
your
like a
elemental
child.
control,
We already have a
and a
child.
few other mysterious things. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one possibility after all. You came from afar. Excellent. If I could procure your assistance, I think my research would benefit enormously.
Research.
Forgive me. This must be confusing. Where should I begin? The essence of life?
Whoa. You want to start with that?
That's a good way to start a conversation.
You're right. Giving a demonstration would be better than trying to explain. For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
Yeah.
You can do that?
Miraculous.
However, I have a particular seed in my possession. The method I'm talking about has produced no results. It's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable to comprehend the intricacies of life outside of the known world. But you're not from the known world. By observing and researching you, I may just be able to find a way to get the seed to sprout.
I think as the game continues, the characters become more and more interesting to me. Because, like, they were really, like, cookie cutters, but now they're starting to add a little bit of mystery. And I'm a big fan of, like, the drama or the mystery of discovering what a character really, is or, could be.
And they're sprinkling that in a little bit with Paimon.
Yeah.
Because at first, Paimon's just someone that the traveler fished up out of the river before she drowned.
Literally.
Mora, knowledge.
Never even
and the
questioned
answer
why
to
she's
the
some weird
question you were
floating
seeking.
galactic
It happens to
lady.
be an answer that I can provide.
For real, so.
How does that sound? Time for a change of surroundings. We should be going. There's research to do.
I feel like that whoever the voice actor is matches this character really well.
Yeah, it's nice.
This Rosaria girl screams like Fatui.
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off.
Yeah.
Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does
She even
this
acts like one
constitute a
smiling on you
risk to
guys.
Mondstadt?
She seems loyal to Mondstadt, though, by the way she's like acting and what she's saying. So I wonder what her story entails. I guess we'll figure it out soon. But she's cool. I really like her. Her outfit, her personality, everything is just really like well designed. Let me put the music back on. Cool. Yeah, though she's cool though. I like the story. I like where it's going. I think I have to go up these steps, right? So the blue cavalry unit. How many copies? Do you have one copy, a neutral, or what's yours?
I got 2, so he's +1 at the moment, and he's plus res. Because
he
he already
tanks really
has
good.
amazing defense, but his res could use some help, so I put him into that.
Let me ask you: Does he tank resistance well from a distance, or is he like all up close damage?
Well, you could argue that he's up close because he doesn't have distant counter. But when it comes to just tanking stuff in general, he can tank a lot of stuff, just he has trouble with green mages, or green magic.
So like Celica or Cecilia, I mean.
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause,
think
like,
I've
with
run
all the-
into
With all
one.
the stuff he has, he can have a lot of resistance. So he won't have too much of a problem. He'll still take damage a little bit, probably.
But if you give
but
a
it won't,
character
like, kill
that's
him.
built to tank physical damage the ability to tank resistance, that would only make his physical damage tanking less, right?
Kind of, but it's like, if he can tank an Edelgard, guard, I think it's okay to put a little bit into resistance.
How often do you run into Edelgards on your runs?
Almost all the time. She's always common.
Do you have a lot of difficulty? Because I mean, you have most green units. I would imagine it is a little harder to handle Edelgard than most, because you have a color that really isn't made to tank another green, I guess.
Not exactly, because people like Ike can take her.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, you mean the green Ike?
Yeah,
Can,
Ike.
can he tank her really well?
Oh yeah.
I have I use the red Ike to take out all the green units.
Are you talking about the normal one or Fallen Ike?
The fallen Ike.
Ah, okay.
He usually takes her out with like, at the most I've seen him take was maybe like 4 damage from her. But I'm glad that I don't have that trouble. But I still have occasional trouble with that blue Crom. I think he's still the most annoying one. I hope like people stop
he's
using.
definitely really annoying.
Not only can he like give somebody he can move another step, because you have to like always plan for that.
Yeah.
The fact that he's super effective, you could say, against cavalry and armored, it's annoying because he takes down everything that I have. So I have.
It sucks because I don't always take in my super powerful units into the game. Like sometimes I'll just take stuff into arena to help it level up. Not level up, but like just to use it for fun. And then he comes in and ruins it.
Yeah, he's definitely tough. I don't oh my god, story. Hold on.
Paimon has a question. After the seed sprouts, will it grow into anything?
I don't know, but I feel the importance will lie in the method, not the endpoint. Using alchemy to awaken otherworldly life into that would constitute a big leap in my understanding of the essence of life. After awakening, even creation may be possible. Still a little difficult to understand?
No, Paimon's got a brain. But what's the seed gonna become? Isn't that more interesting than whatever it was you were saying?
She doesn't
If it
understand.
turns out to be a delicious fruit, dinner's on me.
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
You should know how to keep Paimon on board for sure.
Well, let's just say I occasionally have to look after a child. Another lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. I suppose.
Oh, yeah,
it's one of
isn't,
the few non-alchemy
Sucrose his
disciplines
assistant or
I'm
something?
Good at.
Yeah.
The subject of my first
That's what he's talking
research
about.
was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person, how you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ascertain. I've got a few questions in that regard. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? A second heart? A fourth stomach? Fascinating. And this floating child is... connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not floating child.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you.
I caught her with the fishing rod. Or an ultra ball.
Oh, that rules out that possibility. I wonder, did Paimon guide the elemental power to you? But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick, or cause the waterfall south of Springfield to flow backwards. No, that definitely can't be it.
Hey, how would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in their research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, this mysterious elemental power. I'd like to examine exactly how it manifests externally. Let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh? Doesn't seem very sciencey.
Direct and clear observation are imperative to a good experiment. This is just a simple exercise. Naturally, if you require a greater challenge, we could bring in 6 Oceanids.
Oh my god, dude. One of them is already annoying. This seems like a hassle as long as you're not being bad. Okay.
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
The music is really good, man. I really like it. I don't know what about it that
No one escapes my sight.
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down.
of course they're expecting the main character, but nobody expects the Bane. No one expects the Bane. Oh. The last one would give me the most annoying amount of trouble. Oh, that's why. You cheated.
Go, Baron Bunny.
Attack the bunny. Look at her dance. Isn't she annoying? Don't you want to... Ha, fool. The little bunny is really funny, I think, to me. That she summons a creature that seems to... It's not a robot, right? I mean, it's like a little living thing, right?
I
Isn't
don't know. I just thought it was like a little plush doll of her that
Did you feel
they
anything
probably,
out of the ordinary? If
They
you're
wind
injured,
up, you think?
I have a few emergency potions.
kind of,
ready.
yeah.
Just to be cold.
Excellent. According to my
Like a bomb she
observations,
made.
the manifestation of the
That's
external
It has a
Smiles.
timer.
flow is as expected. Elemental reactions are normal. There's nothing out of the ordinary. Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally, let's test the internal flow.
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very simple.
She's asking all the right
I
questions.
can use alchemy to create a potion that will extract elemental power. If the elemental power is stored or accumulated,
Does he have a
physically
symbol on
within
his
your
neck,
body,
or is that not
this
supposed to be
potion
there?
may elicit an elemental reaction.
Like on his
I don't know.
throat? Like, is he a smoker or something?
Yeah, it looked like he had some type of tattoo right there.
I can't speak anymore. Or little voice box or something. Will it make my stomach? Will it crystallize my stomach?
Sounds kinda terrifying.
Don't worry. In the normal course of events, you'd feel some temporary queasiness. No bodily injury.
And in the abnormal course of events?
If anything unexpected occurs, I've made the necessary preparations.
Really
Well,
reassuring.
It's not that there aren't any risks involved, but if there is anything blocking your elemental flow, we'll be able to locate it with this test. Just a warning. If an internal elemental reaction occurs for any other reason, that's a bad sign.
Somebody has cancer, man. That's what he's trying to
Yes,
explain.
That's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. We'll need to find it. It's a type of ore known as star silver, but unfortunately not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore on the way. I'll point out any likely contenders. All going to plan, we should be able to begin concocting the potion when we get to the campsite.
Paimon's still got a few safety concerns, but it seems like there's a silver lining.
That you won't die. That's a
Let's
silver
keep our eyes
lining.
open.
Okay. Man. This is a much more interesting story than I was imagining. I'm going to unlock that piece up here. Wait. It's supposed to go that way. And this is why I'm going this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, what? How'd you get through that?
That's a weird looking mechanical thing.
It's weird that it can get through that shield. I didn't think it could. But, whatever.
No time to lose.
Yeah. It is weird.
Ooh. Mystery. Oh, mystery. Alright, let me... let's get warm next to this thing first. Oh, it's not working, huh? Okay. But that thing is working over there. Yeah, what was I, Cool.
No time to lose.
It's weird how nobody seems to realize that all the statues of the Geo and Anima and whatever, all the statues that exist in the world look exactly like the main character.
Do they?
Yeah. It's basically him sitting in different 32. It's basically him sitting on a throne holding out the specific element.
I never noticed that.
You never noticed it either?
Nope.
Like if you play the game and you just teleport to any random shrine, it's basically the Traveler. It's just him sitting with the hood over his head. The Anima one, the Geo one, it's all him. Or her if you pick the female, whatever. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to try to skip these guys because I need to get to the top here because I want to make that a thing before I end the stream. So then tomorrow I can just explore a little bit further and play Cyberpunk. How many times have I said
So you're
that?
gonna play it tomorrow?
I was trying to do it today, but I've been watching Studio Ghibli.
Oh yeah, I love their show, their movies.
Oh my god. We just for the first time we saw Howl's Moving Castle because I've never seen it.
Oh, I love that one.
And it's so good. I didn't know that the book was so creepy though, because the book
Is it?
Oh, there's like rape and death. I mean, he did a good call. He picked the right parts to showcase. Because Hal is
Yeah, I
not a
didn't
nice
even
guy.
know that.
Hal's pretty cool though. I mean, the way that Miyazaki imagined Hal is much better than the book. It's more family friendly for sure, but
You're way more friendly,
yeah.
apparently.
Because you know the two guys in the
That'd be-
beginning that were after the main protagonist, the girl.
Yeah.
There were no two guards after her. It was Hal, who actually did invite her out to the drink, and there's a reason why she was so obsessed with him. If you catch my drift, according to the original book. So
That's crazy.
yeah, they decided to cut that out and make it so like she was like, you know, obsessed with the mystery of who he is, rather than another reason to be obsessed with him.
Yeah.
So, anyways, it's a good story though. Kiki's Delivery Service was another one, which I
I
felt
like
was,
that one, too.
dude. Okay, so we saw Princess Mononosuke. We saw
I haven't
Kiki's
seen that
Delivery
one.
Service. We saw Totoro. Obviously, that's one of our favorites. And
Did
Spirited
you
Away.
see Castle in the Sky?
No, that's another one
I
I
like
haven't
that
seen.
one. I really like that one.
Really?
Hmm.
That might be the one we watched tonight then.
Nice. Yeah, I've only watched like 3 or 4 of them, sadly, but I want to watch more.
This is gonna hurt.
Because they're on
Eventually.
HBO Max, so I said technically you have it through the Hulu account.
Well, I don't have it at the moment.
Oh, dude.
I forgot to ask you for the code.
Oh, okay, I'll give it to you. It's really good because the whole collection is there. All of Miyazaki's movies.
I didn't know that. That's really cool then.
Well, not
Yeah,
Miyazaki,
definitely.
all of Studio Ghibli's movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know that. If I knew that, I'd be using Hulu more.
Yeah, so that got us into it. Dude, this is really good.
So I probably shouldn't say it on stream, but she's been enjoying it too.
Yeah, she's really into it. I didn't think she was gonna be a big fan of him, but turns out I was wrong.
That's cool.
The saddest one is Kiki's Delivery Service for me. Like, not because she died or
Yeah,
anything,
that's pretty sad.
but dude, I don't know. I feel like that's Kiki's Delivery Service is like a bittersweet thing. Did you what did you like, or do you remember how it ends?
Could you give me a small reminder?
She saves the boy from the airship.
Oh, that's right. And then they slowly float down together.
Yeah, and then everybody who like didn't like the witch or didn't like her eventually ends up becoming big fans.
hmm I thought it was a really nice movie to where it's like, you just get a nice perspective on things, especially with when she meets the girl in the woods who lives there in that old cabin. That likes to paint.
The one that helps her get over.
Yeah.
Oh,
It just
man,
seems like a-
finally I unlocked it. So these are all the different points. This is what I wanted to get to, so I would know what's going on.
Oh, nice.
Dude, this area is kind of big. If you really consider the
Yeah,
fact that this is the size
I
of,
thought it was just going to be like that simple mountain.
and there's still, let me,
Oh, wow.
if I zoom out, there's still all of this. There's still so much left to explore. And then this entire whole region, all this is still to explore. Everything to the east, to the west is still left to explore. And the
Yeah.
area in the west that's the biggest is like double the size of Leeway. Shazanaya
Okay.
should be like right here in this area.
What do you think the area will be like?
Shazanaya is supposed to be like Japanese. Then there's another one that's supposed to be like Arabic, more or less.
Oh, so it might be like a desert kind of area?
Yeah. So they have
That'd
all
be
these
really cool.
in the trailer that I put in the chat, and if anyone's interested, they can look it up on Google. But the trailer really shows you it's supposed to be like a 10-year game, and even then they have the ability to like expand it further. But man, it's gonna look dope. They have a lot planned for the game.
hmm
So just like the variety of different, like there's gonna be a jungle area. Obviously,
Oh,
they have
that'd
the
be cool.
desert. So what?
When do you think they're going to release the... Oh, got it. Give me a second. My dad's calling me.
Okay. Statue of the Seven. What happens when we... Okay, so it's just Geoculus or Animoculus. Already got that. What happens here?
Alright, I'm
15.
back. Sorry.
It's all right. So it's I already
What's
maxed
that
out the statue. See, look at the statue. Do you see that?
Hold on. Your stream is a little laggy, so it's not showing it yet.
Oh, no problem. When you get a chance, I'm aiming at the statue. It's the traveler. I want to see.
Oh, I see it now.
I can't. You have to like climb something. Like
I can
that.
kind of see it.
Maybe I can make it from here. Oh my god.
What was I saying before I muted myself? I forgot.
I don't know.
Darn.
I think we were talking about Kiki's Delivery Service, but I'm not sure if that was what we were
I think we
exactly
already
talking
finished
about.
that.
Yeah, I don't know if that we were. But in Kiki's Delivery Service, I thought it was sad because she lost the ability to speak to her cat. The theory is that
yeah.
she never could talk to her cat, but I mean, I don't think that makes a lot of sense. But
I don't think that makes sense because she's a witch. She should be able to.
and then she never could talk to him ever again. It's kind of like too bad, you know? I don't know, just kind
Too
of
bad.
messed up.
Yeah. The cat was funny. He had like a sitcom type of humor.
Well, he was a comedian. The guy that voiced him. Mia's
Oh, really?
Disney had a reputation for like hiring comedians to do the voices for a lot of the little partner characters, the comic relief characters. Even if they weren't comic relief, they would make them comic relief. So that's just how Disney does things.
Yeah. Another movie that I enjoyed that I got to watch for the first time was Coraline.
Coraline's
Have you ever
good.
seen that?
Yeah, the button eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
It creeped me out, but it was cool. It was a good story. I just I don't know if it was necessarily me because it was just so creepy. I didn't know why. I don't know if that was like
Yeah, I just
on
thought it was
purpose.
cool.
If it was meant to be that creepy or not, but it's good. It was
I'm
good.
pretty sure it was.
It wasn't like scary. It was like unsettling.
Yeah, I think it was supposed to be.
Oh.
Because the mom's like taking children in and making them disappear from their families, you know? It's supposed to be creepy.
Dude, nothing. I just had like a bunch of thoughts right now that run through my mind as you said that. Like, it's creepy.
Yeah. What are you on? A huge ribcage?
So the mountain is called Dragon Spine.
Oh, so it's probably a giant dragon thing.
I would imagine.
That is a huge dragon then.
So I'm gonna come back and explore this tomorrow. I just want to unlock one more navigation warp point.
Yeah. And then you said tomorrow you're gonna play Cyberpunk?
Yeah, and I'm probably gonna do one more domain run since I have enough to do one more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see. I have Venti, don't I? Oh, I don't even need Venti. I can just collect these little guys. Let me wait for the stamina to go up. I've learned my lesson. Even though Mona can shift into the water, I don't want to risk drowning. That's 2. And then the third
Even
one.
if you do drown, it just simply resets you right next to the water, doesn't it?
Not in every case. Or at least not in the direction you want to go. But it's
Yeah.
just not fun.
If it's like a
Oh
small
my god,
river,
come on. Oh, I missed it. I gotta do it again.
Dang.
Not if I just... You know what? Why am I doing it the hard way? I'm doing it like a free-to-play. And I don't need to.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Yeah, you're a streamer, you gotta give your viewers content.
Yeah, for reals, right?
Let's play.
Alright. If that's the only reason I needed you, go back in your Pokeball. Would that be messed up? I think Pokemon would quickly realize that you're only using him. Or her, you know? You only call them to use Vine Whip to get across a bridge or something. You're
Well,
like,
if you're
thanks.
taking it from like the anime's perspective, it's like, Bulbasaur, you're my friend. We're gonna use the power of friendship and your vines to get across this.
And I'm only calling you on once in a big while.
And then it's like, thanks, Bulbasaur, you're the best. You could go back in your thing now. And then he's just happy.
Bulbasaur just
Happy
starts to
Bulbasaur
cry. He's like, I
noises.
don't want to go back in there. I'm your friend. Don't put me back in there. And you're like, oh, well, too bad.
That'd be sad.
Rayquaza is my real friend. Because I battle with Rayquaza. Rayquaza has all these bruises, smoking a cigarette or something with bandages over its eye. Count your blessings, kid. Or something. Pokemon speech. Oh, man. How do I get
You'd
that
give
one?
the lady at the Poke Center a heart attack.
Nurse Joy?
Yeah.
What a name for a nurse, right? Did you ever think about that? Just the irony of a nurse that helps dying and beat up Pokemon. Her name is Joy.
I mean, for a kid's show where everything needs to seem like that, it makes sense.
Officer Dogfight. Let's see, where did that homunculus go? Oh, there it is. You teach me and I teach you. Somebody finished that song somewhere in the world. All right, let's see.
Either that or they just stayed awkwardly quiet.
Maybe. Maybe. Or how about no? Okay. All right, I'm gonna come back and explore this. So far I have 1, 2, 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, 9. I'll unlock the 9 of them tomorrow. Hopefully race through and get all the new items that are floating around. Guide the little whips back to their dying death stones or statues or whatever, and then do the story. Maybe the story can wait till the weekend, but I'll at least do this part tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? There was one other domains. What? I got a few of these. This is some funky music, man. What is this called? The Count with the K.
It's just called Yo.
How'd you know?
When I hover over your stream, it says the music name.
Oh, that's cool.
It's Yo by The Count.
Yes, it is. Okay, let's head out there. I'm gonna do the book because I need those for fish. Miss Fishy show. So what's here? Which I don't remember which one. So this is a fire domain and electric. This is level 88. That means if it's electric and fire, then I'm looking for matching failed. Cannot find co-op. What? It must be water then. All right, let me exit this and try it again. Gonna have to. What is happening? Okay. There we go. Now that's better. It matches the theme. Cold. You should play. I don't know. If you want good stories, well, I guess I'm not going to do this domain. I'm going to do the other one. You should play, when you get a chance, the Mass Effect or Knights of the Old Republic. They're really good story games. Don't take
Mass
it from
Effect.
me. Mass Effect is good. Really good music, too. It has a lot of twists and turns. Big reveals. Do I have anybody that needs this thing? Philosophies of Gold? I don't think so. I'm just going to have to do the shackles. Yeah, I'm going to do one more of these. Or I guess I could just do a ley line, right? Yeah, why don't I just do that? Because I do need experience anyways. Because I'm going to, once we hit 50... we're going to need a lot of experience books to level these guys up. So we're about 1, 2. Not counting the events, we might be 4 days away from hitting adventure rank 50, which point is pretty much end game because everybody will be at level 90, which is the max level they could be. And it'll make things a lot easier for me. But let's see, what's the events? Events overview. We have the Chalk Prince and the Dragon. 12 days to finish it. The event shop. There's a lot of good stuff, but I still don't have any. I haven't started the event, so I got to start doing this tomorrow. Should be easy enough to get this. There's not going to be any requirements for resin, so that should make it easier. I haven't done my test run for any one of the heroes, even though I already have 3 of them. And there's another event called Moment of Shaizi. When a character protected by its shield is hit, this is like a Geo showcase type of an event, but it gives you so many good rewards. 2,400 Primo Gems. You get a prototype for a pole arm. You get 3 of the domain reliquary, which gives you an item. A bunch of gold, and this is what I want, the adventure experience. That's gonna be important. So, and right now I'm currently doing an Abyss run, so I have to finish it. I'm 1 away. So I got some stuff to do, man.
Jean will be upset if she catches us lazing around.
Okay, let me see if I can take this ley line. What time are you going to be on tomorrow?
I can, yeah.
If you want, I'm not. No pressure.
Well, I'm not doing anything tomorrow, so I can, yeah.
Cool. I am trying to think of the best way to schedule this, because for the first few hours of the day, I want to be able to maybe focus on Genshin and then switch over to Cyberpunk. But I think
Yeah.
only
You
because
want to
the
definitely get
stamina.
through this really quick so you have time to do stuff in Cyberpunk.
Whoa, totally got shot. How does he get... What's going on with this shield, man? Why are they getting through it? Is it a bug?
Might be. Maybe it only works against certain types of damage.
No, that thing blocks everything. But right now, it's letting everything through, which is really weird. Dude, this flower... Joke's on you. This time I brought a fire. Pyro character. Maybe I can make it die if I just push it further into the water. Oh. Yes? No? Most characters die when they get that far into the water. Oh no. Where did it go? You sneaky. Oh my god, full health? Oh no.
Basically respawn.
Yeah. Usually they die in the water and that's just the end of it.
Yeah, usually.
I'm not gonna let you do that again. I learned my lesson the first time.
I guess
the
it
bear
doesn't work
bunny.
for those guys.
Get the bear bunny. Get the bear bunny. There you go.
Give me a
You
second,
fool.
my dad's calling me again.
Okay. This song, for those that are listening in the future or on YouTube, this song needs to be on your playlist.
No time to lose.
Okay, I'm back.
Sorry.
I'll be right back though again because he wants me to go help with something real quick.
No problem. You do what you gotta do, man.
Alright, I'll be back in a minute.
I didn't feel that. Opening box of the Death Matrix. You know how to get me going.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Let it rain. That's cheating. Life goes on.
Well, what an annoying mage to deal with. Honestly, out of all the other ones, I stay quiet usually because I've lost a few times to it. I definitely don't want to let this be one of those times. Almost done for today. Yeah, I just realized there was another ley line I could have done instead of this one. There we go. Jeez, that took forever. Cool. That nets us some experience. We will teleport to Mondstadt now. Oh man. I was trying to like that. Hold on. Okay, I'm just trying to see. So I'm trying this thing out. Cool. All right, so we're almost done. I wanted to tell everyone thank you for watching, whether again you're watching it through Twitch live here with us, or if you're doing it through YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. I know that it's sometimes hard to make all the streams, but at the same time, thank you for giving me a chance to hope you get some entertainment out of it. But yeah, thank you guys so much.
Where I'm from, if we didn't keep moving,
We'll be streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll probably do some Cyberpunk finally, I hope, and then finish some of this event stuff for Genshin. But until then, thank you so much. You guys rock.